Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. आज it's going to be an eventful day because Bank of Japan का monetary policy meeting है. And what are they expected to do? They're expected to raise their inflation forecast. अगर वो inflation forecast को raise करता है तो हो सकता है the market is thinking that they may raise the ceiling on the 10-year yields. जापान में yield curve control policy is underway. What is yield curve control policy? उसके हिसाब से they cap the yields on the 10-year Japanese government bonds. Currently 1% का cap है, तो anywhere around 1% जब भी yields come, they start buying bonds in the market, create demand. So bond prices rise, yield get capped. The expectation is that they may allow now the yields to rise up to 1.25 or 1.5. Now, agar they actually allow the yields to rise to 1.5, the impact can be quite significant. If they announce such a change in the policy, तो हो सकता है yen can rise quite sharply against the INR because of the fall in the USD JPY, and at the same time yen carry trade unwinding की वजह से equity markets can fall very sharply. So keep that in mind. 1.5 अगर किया, the impact can be sustainable and large. बट अगर 1.25 किया या उसके आसपास कुछ किया तो हो सकता है द इम्पैक्ट विल बी देयर बट मे नॉट बी सिग्निफिकेंट और इट मे नॉट सस्टेन फॉर लॉन्ग. मतलब एट हाई लेवल्स येन आईएनआर में सेलिंग आ सकता है और इक्विटी मार्केट में भी एक नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट आया तो बाइंग में इमर्ज एट लोअर लेवल्स. बट इफ दे डोंट मेक एनी चेंजेस टू द यील्ड कर्व कंट्रोल पॉलिसी और 1% में कैप रह जाता है, so then we could see a negative impact on yen INR, and yen INR can fall very sharply because जो spread है, yields spread है currently, let's say 1% के आसपास on the Japanese 10-year and close to 5% on the US 10-year is quite substantial to drive the USD JPY higher. अगर USD JPY is going higher, USD INR is flat, so yen INR will automatically fall because yen INR is nothing but a combination of these two currencies. तो इसके लिए आज ट्रेडर्स के लिए कीप एन आई ऑन येन आईएनआर, जेपीवाईएनआर, बिकॉज दैट इज गोइंग टू बी द करेंसी विच इज गोइंग टू ऑफर यू वेरी हाई वॉलेटिलिटी रिलेटिव टू अदर करेंसीज. यूएसडी आईएनआर इज स्टक, वी ऑल नो 8330 के आसपास आरबीआई कुड बी सेलिंग वेरी हेविली इन द मार्केट. एट द सेम टाइम मार्केट इज नॉट विलिंग टू let the USD INR drift even below 8320. So 8310, 8330 is the overall range. Any dip is a buying opportunity. Stop loss रहेगा 83 के नीचे on a closing basis. Otherwise, it's going to be a very shallow range intraday. अगर 8330, 32 के ऊपर जाके trade होने लगता है and it starts to move higher, then it could be termed as a breakout and you can go long with a stop loss below 8320. But that is only if it breaks above 8332 levels and starts to move higher. Till then, do this scalping trade in between. Short straddle, short triangles, keep an eye on this range. अगर ये range break हो रहा है, especially on the upside, take evasive actions. Either you exit with a stop or you take a hedge by buying out of money call options. Cross currencies में yen INR already talked about. Euro INR, JPY INR में भी हल्का सा volatility मिल सकता है, तो intraday trading opportunities can come, especially during the second half. आज कोई उतना important data है नहीं. We have a couple of releases from US, and we also have the Eurozone GDP and inflation. कल Germany का inflation was much lower than expected. GDP was slightly better in the sense contractionary था, but it was less contractionary what the market was anticipating. So आज the focus will be on the Eurozone GDP and inflation numbers. But the big gun events after the Bank of Japan will be later in the week with Bank of England, US Fed meeting and US jobs report and the ISM data. So that's it folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. Have a fantastic day ahead.